Some movies become instant blockbusters. Others take a little longer to find their audience before earning cult classic status. And it's exactly what happened with Wet Hot American Summer, which, believe it or not, is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year.
Mike-Polk-Jr. recently caught up with the film's creator, Northeast Ohio native David Wain, who is back home to celebrate the milestone while also promoting his latest comedy, just released on Friday.
25 years ago saw the release of Wet Hot American Summer, a send-up of 1980s teen camp comedy tropes. While not a smash at the box office, it took on a life of its own as a cult film to be obsessed over by comedy nerds, such as myself. Now I'm at Camp Cheerful in Strongsville to celebrate both the movie and its director, local boy made good David Wain, a Cleveland area native who went from cast member of the 90s MTV sketch group The State to writing and directing movies like Role Models and A Futile and Stupid Gesture. This week sees the release of his new movie, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. I got to speak with David about his long and varied career.
When you were making this film 25 years ago, did you ever assume that a quarter of a century later we'd all be gathering, people would be dressing like people from the movie, and we would be celebrating it now?
People asked me this question while we were making it, and I said, I will be shocked if it gets released. And it barely did get released. It was a real bomb in the box office, and then it was like a year later the DVD came out, and maybe a year after that, people started sort of discovering it. And so the fact that it's now built up this following over all these years is quite astonishing and wonderful.
It traveled through our dormitory at Kent State like smallpox through an Air Force barracks.
So cool.
Like Wet Hot's co-star Molly Shannon, Wain hails from the Shaker Heights neighborhood.
Did you have any kind of performance or history here in Cleveland before going to New York?
Yeah, no, I was very involved in the Shaker High School Theater. I was also the president of the Shaker Heights High School Video Productions Club and the only member.
Today, Wain is on the road, promoting his newest comedy, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass.
It's about a woman named Gail Daughtry from the Midwest who has this celebrity pass agreement with her husband-to-be, which is she can have sex with a chosen celebrity without any repercussion. So then he takes it literally and actually happens to meet his celebrity and have sex with her. And so she's now distraught, and she happens to be in Los Angeles, and a psychic says, hey, if you need to save your marriage, you need to find your sex pass, John Hamm. So she sets off on this journey to find John Hamm and bed him down. Didn't expect anyone to ever finance this one or let us make it, and we're just tickled that people did.
John Slattery puts on a performance and really takes it on the chin through most of the movie.
Hey, John Hamm!
Oh!
Amazingly, somehow he just signed on board and said, whatever you guys, he read the script and he was like, this is very weird, but let's do it.
Along for the ride are Wain's longtime collaborators, some of whom he's worked with since his college days.
It's such a gift. It is the most incredible thing to have met friends so early on in the first year of college that I get along with and that I am inspired by and that we felt like we share a comedic sensibility.
You're still calling and saying, let's get the gang together like it's one last Ocean's 11 heist. Congrats on the new film. Welcome to Cleveland, and thank you so much for coming back here and being a good hometown boy.
Thank you.